I'm glad to see that means my Wi-Fi is picking up all the way out here streaming. So it's such a beautiful day here today. It's been a long time since we've had such a pretty day. I'm hoping the slight breeze isn't messing up the microphone. If it is, let me know. Maybe I can cover it somehow so the breeze doesn't bother it, because I don't have my little foamy thingy that goes on it. So let's see if I can see these, who's all in here, if anyone yet. I'm going to show you some things that are going on in the garden. There's not a whole lot going on now. We've got a lot of work to do. Okay, good morning from Darlene and Ellie. It sounds okay, good. If the wind picks up, it might interfere, but it's not too bad. It's just a nice little breeze. All right, Angela. Is it Yarn Prepper? It's such tiny print, it's hard for me to see. Yarn Prepper, hello. Arlene, hello. And Robin, hello. Good to have you all here. I just can't tell you how much I'm enjoying this wonderful, wonderful weather. We've had a lot of rain. It's been raining for a week at least, and then we had cold before that, and today I'm in short sleeves and it's beautiful. My sister Jody, hello sis. Glad to see you here. Anne Marie, hello. I think Anne Marie's in Denmark if I'm remembering right, somewhere over there. Lucy, hello. Rhonda, hello. Thomas, hey ya. Yes, beautiful weather. Is it beautiful up there in Pennsylvania too, Ellie? Yeah, we're enjoying it very, very much. So, what's been going on with Bandana Gramma? I've had an exciting 2 weeks. Does anybody know why? If so, go ahead and write it down there. I want to see if anybody realizes why I've had an exciting 2 weeks. Hi from Tyler, Texas, says Renee. Hello, Renee from Tyler, Texas. All right, I'm just going to wait a second for it to catch up to see if anybody subs. Sister Jody knows. Yeah, I had a video go pretty much viral, and it was so exciting. Didn't expect it. It was funny because I woke up one morning and I had an idea for a video, and I didn't really feel like getting all gussied up and ready to go. And I said, well, this might be apropos for this time. I'm just going to do it. So I got up and I turned on my camera. I didn't have on any makeup. I hadn't really fixed my hair. I went into my bathroom and I made this video about toilet paper. And as of just before airtime, it has had 187,000 views. Can you believe it? A lot of shares, a ton of comments, and it has picked up 3,700 more subs for me, just that one video. I am shocked. It's amazing. And some of it is due to you good folks who shared it because you liked the video and you thought it would help somebody. There's a little humor in it. And I told my sister if I'd known it was going to go so well, I would have put my makeup on. So it was no glam doing a video on toilet paper. Who would think that would be my claim to fame on YouTube as of late? So that's what happened. And my channel got quite a bit bigger, and I'm really excited. I mean, I never thought I would get to 5,000 subs. I never thought I'd get to 1,000 subs. My husband and I joked once. I told him once, honey, I've got 100 subs. And he said, oh, well, when you get 1,000, let me know and I'll be impressed. He thought I'd never get 1,000, and frankly, I didn't either. So when I got 1,000, he was impressed. And then not too long ago, I was at 5,000. And then 6,000, just 2 weeks ago, I had like 6,500. And now I'm over 10,000. I'm like 200 away from 11,000. I just can't believe it. You people are so good to me to share those videos and like them and have people subscribe. It's mind-boggling. I just can't believe it. So thank you all for that. Yeah, that is really exciting. Now let me see if I can see who else is here. Let me put my little note down before the breeze blows it away. Let's see. Angela, I've been cleaning and washing curtains, taking a coffee break and watching your live stream. Well, welcome, welcome. I was cleaning this morning too, a lot. And for those of you who have been with me for a while, you may remember that I had kitchen fairies in a few of my earlier videos. Well, they're returning, and that video will probably be up next week. So if you're interested in seeing my kitchen fairies return, watch for that video next week. I'm having fun with that one. Also, I love your glasses. Okay, you know, it's surprising you say that because I brought my other pair out because and I are having a debate on which pair are better. So you guys tell me. I got both pairs here. Let me know. Do you like the darker ones with the gold on the side like that? Not just looking at the glasses, but how they look on me, you know. So do you prefer these on me or do you prefer these on me that are a little less obtrusive? So what do you think? Think this, let's say silver or black. That's what you can say. All right, do you like the silver or do you prefer the black? Which one do you think are better, or doesn't it really matter? So I'm just vain enough to care. And my husband and I are having a discussion about he likes one pair and I thought the other pair might. Let's see. All right, let me see. Yep, toilet paper video, Glenn. Thank you. That's how I found your channel. Lucy, welcome, welcome. I'm just so excited for all my new subscribers. And I'm going to attach that video to this video when it goes up as a video. Right now it's a live stream, but in a few minutes after I sign off, it'll go up as a video. And then I'm going to link the toilet paper video to it. So if any of you want to share that, please do, because, you know, why not make it go more viral? It's exciting. All right. Sorry, but I got to move my glasses in order to see. Viral, that's how I found your video. So happy for you. Thank you, Angela. Hey, sweet friend, Farmer Meemaw. She's my girl, Farmer Meemaw. Excellent channel, especially she's got a tractor now, and riding her tractor and getting her garden ready, and she's all into keto stuff. So if you're interested in any of that, you go watch Farmer Meemaw and subscribe to her. Rhonda, congratulations. Farmer, my husband said he'd be impressed if, oh, I lost you, if I reach 1 million subs. Oh my goodness. He's hard to impress. Jennifer. Well, Jennifer, Farmer Mimo, I'm impressed with you. Yay, send them to my house in Kentucky. Yeah. they were AWOL for a long time. They were here for a while, my cleaning fairies, and then they went AWOL. And they just recently returned and surprised me. So, yeah, watch for that video next week. First pair. You like the black ones? The darker ones? Yes, the lighter. I'll tell you which ones I like and which one my husband likes. First pair, better, black. First pair, black. Silver. The black. Okay, I guess I could change them out then and not feel too bad. All right, I like the black, adds a layer of color. Black pair. Both look great. Oh, Lucy, you're a diplomat. I like the darker ones. Warm here in Florida. Love your backyard. Oh, my backyard's such a mess. Now, if you've watched me for a while, you know I used to have great gardens and worked very hard on them. Well, this past year has been a bust. I've been kind of a failure, almost a fraud as far as Bandana Gramma in her garden because we had a lot going on. We had health issues in the family and in our home. We started babysitting our newborn grandson, who is now 17 months old. And yeah, it's been tough, you know, and we did a lot of traveling too. So my gardening took a real back seat and I didn't get a lot done. Now this year I was planning on cutting back and having a vegetable garden, but not as big as I usually do because I usually fill up the whole one side of my yard with my vegetables. And I have a mini orchard with a dozen fruit trees. I've got less than a quarter acre here, so there goes a bumblebee. And yeah, I was going to put in a garden, but cut back from what I used to do. But now with all that's going on in the world and the groceries being in shortage and everything, I'm thinking I'm going to want to do more canning again. So I'm going I'm going to do more gardening again this year. I'm going to try. And I'm going to give you a little tour of my fruit trees in a minute. There's not much else to see. The garden is in shambles. It's just happening. And we started raking. We got a whole pile of cardboard here that we're tearing up to lay on the garden so I can put mulch on that and, get things layered there and going. But it's not pretty. Okay. My revival. Hello. Warm here in Florida. Love your backyard. Okay, I saw that one. I like them both. You can see your face better in the silver ones. The black ones are statement makers. Yeah, I'll wear these for dramatic effect, and the silver ones otherwise. Lots of love from South Wales, United Kingdom. Welcome, welcome. It's always exciting to me to have someone from across the pond come in. I think that's a lot of fun. So welcome, Diane. Rainy here in Oregon. I can't wait for the sun. It's beautiful here. Can you hear the birds at all? The birds have started singing. I'm so glad you did that traveling. Loved getting to meet you. Me too, Jennifer. Farmer Meemaw and I have been online friends for a long time. Farmer Meemaw was the first person to ever give my channel a shout out. And she's the sweetest person, and she shouted me out because one of my first series I made was my faith journey. And that tells a lot about me, and it's pretty much sums up what I'm all about and how my life was touched. And a lot of people like that series. It's doing pretty well. I don't monetize that because I don't do it for money. I put that series up to share with anybody who might be helped. And if it is about faith, so if it's not your cup of tea, that's fine. I understand that. I've got lots of cooking and baking and gardening videos, toilet paper videos that you can watch. But if you're interested in knowing what makes Bandana Gramma tick, and what is at the core of who I am, my faith journey videos, that series on my channel, that's what you want to watch. Okay. Vicki, lots of love from Texas. Renee, I'm doing food safe containers gardening, easier for this. Grandma, yes, it is. Black for a younger look. Okay, well, I'm all for that. I have a very, very big birthday coming up in June. Should I ask you all to get ready to send me birthday cards in June? Should I be that bold? I'd love to get a lot of birthday cards in June. It might help me get past this very, very big birthday I'm having. I can't, I think of this birthday and I think that's my mother. It's not me. So yeah, big birthday coming up in June. So anything that makes me look younger, I'm all for that. I'm vain enough to want to look younger than I am. Okay, same here. I have a garden ready to plant. It's approximately 50 by 30. Wow, that's a big garden. All right. Sorry I'm late, but I'm here now. Oh, good. Thank you, Brenda. I have a moderator in here, Brenda from Duncan 1900 Homestead. She's got a fun channel. She does a lot of homesteading things. So if you'd like to watch homesteading, cooking and baking and taking care of the place, you look at Duncan 1900 Homestead and sign up for her. And I thank her so much for being here to help moderate. Okay, Amy Lynn's Journey. Very nice to see you again, Duncan. Hey, hello, Amy Lynn. How old? In June, I am going to be 70. On June 25th, I will be 70. I was born June 25th, 1950. Yeah, it's a big one. And it's kind of a scary one. My maternal side of the family is not known for their longevity. My mom didn't make it much past 70. Her sister was younger. Her brother was younger. Her father was, her mother died in her 60s, and her grandmother died in her 40s. My great-grandmother died in her 40s. So it's kind of scary going to be 70 in June. But yeah, It's a scary one. So, you look beautiful, and I definitely don't think you, whoops, you look old by any, well, thank you. You know what it is, when you weigh more, you blow out all your wrinkles. That's all my chubby cheeks and all blows out my wrinkles. So if I lost the weight, I'd probably be like a prune. So I guess there's a good side to being overweight. Yeah. The lighting's good out here. I look good because the lighting's good. You know, people who met me in person, they know different. In fact, the funny thing is I'll post a picture. I'll find a picture I like of myself. I say, oh, I don't like that one. I don't like it. Oh, that one's pretty good. And I'll post it. And somebody will say, what a beautiful picture. Who is it? If they know me. Because it might not look like me, but that's when I like it. Yeah. All right, you look good because you're beautiful inside and out. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. You're very sweet. Okay, so what happened also this week? Let me get my little cheat list here. All right, my sub count just before coming out here was 10,801. So I'm less than 200 from 11,000. And if I never get another sub, I'm happy, but I rejoice over each one I get because it's fun. It's fun to know people like what you do. All right. Now, my videos lately, I put up several videos lately. It was, I did try-on videos for the Nadine West clothing. Nadine West sends me clothes at no cost if I show you what they send me, and every month they send me a package. In fact, just before I came out here, the mailman came and he brought me April's. So here's April's package. So probably later today I'll be opening that and doing another video while I try on all the fashions that they sent me. Some of you like that a lot. It's not homesteady, it's something else. But I enjoy getting them. I enjoy having the clothes and wearing them. I'm not real comfortable modeling them, but I said I'd do it, so I am. And some of you enjoy that because if you're plus size, you want to see what things look like for real on real people. Let's see. Are you seeing my Susie? Oh, that's the first one I saw of you, Alicia. So I must have missed it. I'm 71, says Vicky. Hello, Vicky. I see them, Alicia. I'm sure she is having trouble seeing comments in the sun. I am. That's why I'm under the umbrella. I started over there under the trees, but I couldn't see anything. So under the umbrella here, so it's shaded a little bit. Just keep moving. All right. Yeah, keep moving, get everything working. All right, now what else I did? I made a video on an easier way to process and can tomatoes. So if you're interested in that, be looking for that one. It's already up. I did No Glam Gram, Take Me As I Am vlog, part 1. And that was a vlog where I put the camera in the bedroom before I went to bed. And when I got up the next morning, as soon as I was getting up, I turned the camera on. And it was like wake up time and going through my morning until I stopped. And then I made that part 1. And then part 2 will continue on from there. And part 2 is where my fairies, my cleaning fairies are going to show up and give me a little help. So be watching for that one. I think you'll enjoy it. It was fun. I'm still working on it. It's not in the can yet. So canning apples. I'm doing that now. I'm canning some apples and I'll be videoing that. So those are some of my recent videos I did that if you haven't seen, you can look for it. And you'll probably see some attached here at the end that'll pop up on the sides. Now, I'm going to show you my trees. The yard's a mess. I got a lot of work to do. My shed, inside my shed, I'm hoping if it stays nice, I'm going to open that up, empty it, put everything back in and organize it. My back porch, if you watched my videos the last couple of years, you know every winter I junk up my back porch and every spring I clean it out. And then I make a video showing me cleaning up the back porch. And you all seem to enjoy that. But it's always embarrassing because you all know that every winter I make a mess out there. And I should stop doing that, but I don't. Every winter, everything gets thrown on the back porch, and every spring I gotta clean it. So then when we get it cleaned up, it's fun, because it's nice to have a screen porch with a table and a day bed for naps, and we can eat out there and have breakfast out there, do devotionals out there, do videos out there, sit and watch my garden grow. I love all that when my porch is cleaned up. But it ain't cleaned up now. Okay, easy way to process and can tomatoes. There, look at Brenda, you're right on it. Thank you. Yep, that was one of my most recent videos. And the other one is the toilet paper video. And then I got several trying on clothes with the Nadine West clothing. And then I got some coming up where I'm planting my seedlings. I got tomatoes and peppers started. And I've been working a little bit on my series that I promised you about getting something for nothing or nearly nothing. I'm going to start a new series on that. And then I'll be out here planting in the garden, where I'm going to put in the cold weather crops, the beets and carrots. I'm a little late, but I think I can still get them in. Now, I'm going to pick you all up, and I'm going to show you that my fruit trees are starting to blossom. Tips on germinating peppers. All my tomatoes sprouted, but my peppers aren't. They take longer. Just be patient. If you had good seed, they should be okay. Mine took longer. Tomatoes are first. I think your practical advice helps a lot at this time. We still have no TP in the stores. Having a bidet installed. That's smart. I've got one too. It's not installed yet, but I bought it like 2 years ago, and I just haven't had it installed. Okay. I'm going to pick you up now, and we're going to go and look at my espaliered fruit trees. And the area around it is not pretty. It's still junked up, but I did want to show you my blossoms. And you can use it as a before and after, because things are going to get better. And then you'll say, oh, remember that first video when she showed us her yard and it was a mess? Well, look how nice it is now. I'm hoping I get that way anyway. Here we go. Alrighty, now some of you were with me long enough that you'll remember when I planted these trees. I ordered them from Stark Brothers. And let me turn it around. All right, where's my camera? Turn around, there it is. All right, now this tree right here is a gala apple, and it's just getting its leaves started. And there's some promise of some blossoms in there. Now, I have tried to espalier these. As you can see, there's a wire here. And I'm training these to, this one I want to put this way. So I want to get another post and tie that over there so it trains up that way. That one's going to go kind of like a regular tree up above. But down here, I've got this one that's coming over this way, and this one that I got trained coming this way, and this one here that is coming over this way. And the plan is to have a living fence that you can pick fruit off of. So these are fake flowers, of course. We just stuck in the pots there before. Now this is an apricot tree. And I am espaliering this one too. Here it's on the wire. There's another one down here that's coming across this wire. And it goes up higher. I'm going to cut them all to 8 feet. I don't want them any higher than 8 or 10 feet. And this one is going this way. And this one's coming this way. And this one here will eventually, one of these two will be coming, you know, on a lower limb down here. Now this one is a plum. You see I'm getting flowers now. And I'm espaliering it as best I can. I will probably not keep all of these. I'll choose, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 branches coming to the right. I probably will keep maybe 3, definitely 2, maybe 3. And it's turning the corner and going over here. So those will be espaliered into a fence too. And this one up here is yeah, pretty blossoms, aren't they? Help me, Jody. What's this one? Pear. What kind of pear? Look at my beautiful blossoms. This tree always does well for me. My problem is that the squirrels get the fruit before I do. So I got to come up with a new plan. Now, last year I put these owls in the tree, and they really helped. But we went away for a weekend. We had a windstorm. The wind blew the owls out of the tree, and before we got back, the squirrels got Asian pear. That's what this one is, Asian pear. So yeah, the squirrels got them all. So I'm hoping this year to do better. Now, this is my peach, and these have already blossomed full, and now they're going away. I have to be careful with this one because last year it did great until it got brown rot, and then all the fruit got the brown rot and died. So I've got some spray for it. I tried to get as natural a spray as I could get, and today's the first day I'll be able to put it on. I have to wait till the evening when there's no bees around because I don't want to hurt any bees. It is supposed to be a natural spray though. So that's my Alberta peach tree. This is a bubblegum plum. Yeah, we had a fence fall down over here. We had some damage, so we got all that to clean up. But this is a bubblegum plum. It's had flowers. These are all about 4 years old, these trees. Got a whole lot of flowers, so here's hoping I will get some fruit this year. And back in this corner, this is a Granny Smith apple. And that's always later. It's not doing much yet. Not even, just the tiniest hint of some leaves coming on those bumps there. See, nothing happened much yet. So that's my Granny Smith apple. I have a bunch of trees I got to take out. This is a sassafras. They come back every year and I yank them out. Sassafras. They're like a weed here. A lot of people want to have them and we got too many. Now this is my cherry tree, and it looks like it's going to have a ton of blossoms. So I'm hopeful that I'll get some cherries again this year. Now over here, we chopped this one down. This was a, what was it? Nectarine. This was a nectarine, and it never did anything but get disease in it. So we're going to take it all out, and it was kind of close to the other trees anyway. We decided to sacrifice that one. This is a Bing cherry. These are all dwarf fruit trees, and I need to cut them back. See, that's pretty tall. I want to cut it way back and keep them small. I want to cut like 4 or 5 feet off of that and keep them low. Same with the other trees. And back here is my sad little greenhouse, which I have to go in, clean up, get things in there, take care of them. We got no snow this year at all. Okay, so there's my seating area with my espaliered fruit trees around it. It's not very pretty right now because our yard's a mess. But there's our fire pit, and you see all the trees go around the seating area. Now here's where I grow. From that end of the yard all the way down to that end of the yard is where all my veggie beds go. And you can see my Egyptian walking onions have planted themselves and are coming back. I'll be planting tomatoes on these fences. I'll be putting spaghetti squash and other vining things over those cattle panels and planting other things under them. Over here is where my strawberries come up, but right now it's just all spring Spring weeds. Good thing about spring weeds is they don't last. I can pull them all up, but they usually die off on their own too. And this is the infamous fence where I get lots of poison ivy. You can't see it now because it dies back in the winter, but it will start sprouting out. That's just English ivy there. I want to rip that off too. So that fence has to get all cleaned up, and then I'm going to put black plastic over it to try and keep the poison ivy away. And I'm also going to lay cardboard all out here to try and keep it from creeping out to get me, because it does that, and I get poison ivy, something fierce. So yeah, the yard needs a lot of work. You see our big pile of cardboard over there we're ripping up to use. Things are not as they should be, but this will be a before and after video, so you'll be able to see. Over in the back corner there I have my compost bins and my shed. Love my shed. All right, let me see what y'all wrote me. Let me turn the camera back around. Okay. So did I hang on the whole time? I didn't lose the Wi-Fi? Looks like it. Good. All right. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this off my tripod so I can read it. You might get a little too up close and personal, but I got to be able to see it. Oh, look at what Brenda did. Send Bandana a birthday card or just a letter at Bandana Gramma. Yep, it's actually a post office box. It's not my home. It says sweet instead of post office box, but there's a reason for that. It works. Nice shed. Saw them on Amazon. Oh, is Melissa in here? Is my Melissa in here? Melissa Archbold. Watch her channel. That's the name of it, Melissa Archbold. She's a wonderful person. She's up in Canada. And her husband has it. It's a family channel, I guess, but her husband does most of it. It's called Curiosity Incorporated, one of my very favorite channels. They own an antique and collectibles store up there in Edmonton, Canada. And at one point they bought a house. They called it at first a hoarder's house because he bought a whole house full of stuff and he had to clean it all out, and he fixed up the house. And it's such an interesting series. So go watch Curiosity Incorporated and Melissa Archbold. Wonderful channels. All right. Sorry I'm getting so close, but I got to be able to see. And the print is so tiny and the sun is kind of bright out here. Let's see. I wish I could do this quicker so you're not bored while I look for something I need to answer. Yeah, it is a beautiful day here. All right, I'm going to see if I can find Alicia's comments too. Alicia, beautiful day. I see that. And thank you, Brenda, for being my moderator and posting the things that need posting. No toilet paper or hand sanitizer, don't panic. Yeah, that's the one that went viral. So if you can share that again, do it, please. It's only 5 minutes, so it's an easy one to share. I love the size of your yard, just right. Thank you. Thanks for your calm. I try. You found me when I tried to espalier the bushes. Cool. And have you here. Did you ever get that microphone I told you about that you were interested in? Sorry, the trees. Yeah, that was trees. Do you use the fire pit often? We used to use it more. The girls, we have several of our daughters. We have 5 daughters and 2 sons. And the 2 sons live out of state. And our daughters, 3 of them live right here in the neighborhood. I'm trying to cover my mic because the wind's blowing. And so it's nice when at night we can have them come over and we sit out. Or when the family gathers for holidays in the nice weather, and when the porch is cleaned off and I got the table out there, we're eating and all. It's wonderful to do that. Oh, Melissa, thank you. You're so sweet. You got to come back and see it when it's fixed up. It's only small. I live on less than a quarter acre, so I got very small amount of land. But I'm trying to do the most with it as I can, which is what part of my channel is about, is doing what you can with what you got, you know. What's Bandana Grandma always say? When you don't have the thing you want, you use the thing you got. You know, I would love to have acres. I don't have acres. I got less than a quarter acre, but I'm using it. I'm sorry. I'm trying shaking the bejeepers out of this. All right. Okay. Yeah, my birthday's June 25th. It's off. It's off a ways yet. It's such a big birthday this year. I'm giving people time because I want to get encouraged with everybody caring enough to send me a birthday card because I'm not happy to be turning 70. I'm really not. But I mean, it beats the alternative, I guess. I. Oh, Melissa, you're so sweet to me. Thank you. Utter chaos. Glad I caught you today live. Hello, Angie. Utter chaos. I met Angie at HOA, Homesteaders of America, last year. We had a great time there, and I think she did a little video of me on her channel that she was interviewing me at Homesteaders. And she bought a, excuse me, she bought a couple things for me. I think she bought a poncho and a hat from my vending table there at Homesteaders of America. Grampy Campy watches Melissa and her husband Alexander on Curiosity Incorporated. We even live in the city. I now have a raised garden in the back, but it's an itty bitty city yard. Yeah, but Melissa, your mom is kind of a homesteader, isn't she? If I remember right, she has a little farm. Love listening to the birds. That's one of my favorite things to get me out here when the weather's nice and work in the garden, is that I can hear the birds. We have a lot of nice birds around here. Yeah, I'm in the suburbs. We have a main road that through town or through our suburb that goes right in front of my house. My front yard is not as big as my backyard, so I don't have a whole lot of room out there. Those of you who watch my channel know that I have my herbs out there and flowers. And Brenda wasn't happy to turn 60 in January. Nope. So Brenda, I got about 10 years on you, honey. Yeah. We have 3 acres and we're both seniors, getting to be a lot to deal with, but we love it. Yeah, it's just me. My husband is not a homesteader. He isn't interested in gardening. His talents lie elsewhere. When I really need him, he'll help me. But I don't want to depend on him for that because I know it isn't something he enjoys or gets anything out of, except when I can grow veggies and can them. Melissa loves gardening. Melissa, I'm so glad you're here. It's been a while since I saw you in my live stream. I'm glad you're all here. Now, how many are new since my toilet paper video went viral? I gained almost 4,000 subscribers with that video, so that was a lot of fun, you know. I know I saw one person here tell me, Lucy Lou, I think you told me you were new since that video. So it's fun to think that I've got some new live stream watchers because of that video. Andrea. Oh, hello, Andrea Goebel. Welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. What fun. Yeah, I have another pear tree in a pot right there that I got to plant. You see that? It's all in bloom. And I'm embarrassed to tell you, oh, stop, Brenda. Old. What's that make me? Methuselah? So I've had that in the pot for 2 years. I haven't gotten it in the ground yet. We have this other tree we're trying to dig out of the ground where we want to put that. So I'm really glad it lasted through 2 winters in a pot here in Maryland. So, yeah. My husband helps when I need him. I keep him entertained and laughing, sometimes not. You are funny, Angie. I'm sure you do. You're a sweet lady. I really enjoyed meeting you. And I hope that you're going to be at HOA again this year. Homesteaders of America is in Virginia. Let me put this back up so I'm not shaking it so much. And Front Royal, Virginia, at the Warren County Fair. So this year it's always in October. So I don't know how things are going to be going with, all the scare about the virus and everything, if they're still going to be able to have it. I also was planning on going to Mother Earth News in Virginia at Polyface Farms. I think it was in July. I haven't heard if that's still on or not. But I was also going to have a vending table there. So I have to pay attention and see what's going on with those. Rhonda, I'm fairly new, but before the toilet paper video. Well, I'm glad to have you all here, especially those of you who come to my live streams and share my videos and give me a really nice YouTube experience, being so kind to me with your comments. I'm new since the toilet paper. The one blew me away, a little sanity. Thank you. Susan, nice to have you here too. Okay, well, unless there's any questions or anything, I probably should end, because otherwise I'll just be babbling. And I don't have anything new to show you out here until I start planting. I'm going to go in and do some canning. I've got my apples all peeled and sliced and soaking in lemon water, ready to go into jars, and I'll be doing a video on that, canning up some apples. We have been blessed lately that there's a local ministry around here where they have these gleaners that will go to grow surplus food even now. And they brought me bread and apples and tomatoes and lemons and limes and a bunch of stuff, asparagus, and just a free box of food. So I try and can it up best I can. Last week I made 7 quarts of tomato sauce with tomatoes they brought me. So they know I have a big family. We have the 7 kids. 5 of them are local now, and I share when I can with them, with their families. Of course, they're all grown now, so they have their own families. Yes, I got good food from them. Oh, Melissa, you're so sweet. I enjoy seeing you guys, and thanks for that last night, Melissa. She knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, I was watching her live stream last night. All right. Oh, Melissa, I do have a favor. When you mention me, now this is a little selfish maybe, but when you mention me on your channel and you say Susie, please let them know that's Bandana Gramma, because it might help my channel a little bit if you said Bandana Gramma instead of just Susie. Is that selfish? I don't know. But most people don't know who Susie is unless you say Bandana Gramma with it. So that would help. Her husband has a huge channel. It's like 250,000 subscribers. But he deserves every one of them. I just love watching it. He does so many before and after things. Like he buys old cars and he fixes them up, and he shows you over a short period of time all the steps he does with upholstery and everything. I'm not a car person, I'm not a gearhead, but I love watching that. And then he bought a house and he fixed that up, and he puts things on auction and he shows how they go, and all kinds of things. So it's a great channel, Curiosity Incorporated. Check it out. Yeah. All right, let's see. Yeah, Brenda's planning on trying to go because everything else is being canceled. That's funny. I keep forgetting. Well, I know I'm Susie to you now, right? But to everybody else, I'm Bandana Gramma. And it might be helpful. Let's see. I'll make sure next time. Thank you, honey. All right, I will have to find his channel. We're huge art people. Oh, he's got, what's he got now? He's fixing a Rolls Royce now. Can you believe it? What's the Ayeta? That's a little thing Steve Urkel used to drive in that show he was on. And I don't know that there's another one that's a little red convertible. He's fixing it all at the same time. Plus he's doing all this other stuff, and the man just keeps going and going, and they're so interesting. And they have their store. They bought a store and they did it over in an old-fashioned, like a mercantile store. It's just so cute. So go watch it, really. And he's real cute too. Her husband's a handsome man, so he's not hard to look at. He's like a son to me. Okay, and Melissa's beautiful. All right, Take care, everyone, and stay safe. My mom turned me on to Curiosity Incorporated. Yeah, yeah. Curiosity Incorporated. There you go. Right. Good afternoon. I'm sorry I'm late from your yard. Okay. Oh, mornings with Jesus. Hello, hello. Glad to see you here. All right. We're so lucky. Oh, sweetheart. Thank you. Okay, we are signing off. I am signing off. I don't think there's anybody else here but me. We'll be doing another Nadine West try on for what it's worth. If you like that, you can look for that. So, goodbye, everyone. Thanks for coming in. Check out these videos right here if you're watching the replay. They'll be popping up. Boop, 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 boop. Bye bye, everyone. God bless.